Welcome everyone. Today we are talking about OOTD and this kind of style, which is a little bit booming, little bit a chill style of OOTD. So let's see, what do we start with? I sent all the early villagers to gather the sheep under my TC, all the 5 of them, and the new villagers will go to the goat. Now, I will build the second TC, and I will build the second TC on this deer pack because it's very, very close. But let's say the deer pack wasn't close at all, and let's say the gold or my woodline is closer to the stone, then I will build the second TC on those resources. Because what I really wish to do actually is put villagers on the Archon Chapel and start building farms in the feudal, and also make a barracks and secure the resources. I'm playing against the Japanese. I got scared because of his scouting, because he went deep inside, scout my base. As you saw, his scouts were here. I got a little bit scared of that. That's why I put 3 villagers on the goal. Usually I would not do that, but you get this kind of sense, just this little bit of tickling that it tells you that he might Dark Age Rush. Even though he doesn't do Dark Age Rush, it's not a huge problem that you are getting the gold faster to 200. You just need to pull off those villagers from the gold when you get it up to 200. So let's speed up a little bit. I'm getting the sheep as well. You can see I already have 14 to 10. And we keep scouting the map left and right. I'm building the Archon Chapel. You will see I will send my villagers to left and right. 2 villagers is enough to age up with. You don't need to use a lot of villagers. OOTD, and we are going to get the stone and wood. Since OOTD villagers get there very fast, all you have to do is to make a gap between stone and wood. If I have 4 on wood and 3 on stone, then I will send 1 more to wood, and that's gonna be like 3 to 5. Then I send another villager to stone to 4 to 5. Then I send another villager to wood to 6 to 4, etc, etc. So that's how I manage my resources when I'm playing Order of the Dragon, going to second TC. 3 villager on food is more than enough. If you feel like your wood was actually gathered faster and you are very close to the second TC, but you are behind on stone because, you know, you got scared as well a little bit of the opponent playstyle, that you had this little feeling that he might Dark Age Rush you. But if there is no Dark Age Rush, then you will be fine and your timing will be a little bit faster than mine. My timing is a little bit slower here. Again, the reason behind it, it's I got scared that he's going to do Dark Age Rush because he's weird scouting. Oh, one of my villagers didn't go to stone. Ah, damn you, shift click. One of the villagers didn't go to stone. It's fine. So you just need to build your second TC. Now I just realized that one of my villagers didn't go to stone, and that's why I pulled way much more villager, because I was like, oh no, I'm behind on stone. Because one of the villagers of the shift click didn't work. So I'm building the second TC on the deer, but as I mentioned before, if... what? So if there was like any other resources, not food, then I would have put the TC on gold or to my wood line. Okay, watch this. I'm bonking his sheep. 3 food next to my TC. Building the second TC. And if you do this, you don't go up with the Regnits. So the only time when I go up to Regnits is when my opponent is fighting me in Feudal, and I have map control, opponent fighting for Feudal, map control, or I'm going fast castle. Now fast castle burger also really good for OOTD, but when you have the feeling that you cannot secure relics at all, then you are not trying to waste time of going up Ragnitz, and maybe you would collect one relic. So I was scouting, I was looking for what he's doing. I saw that he's builded one stable, so I will need one barracks, because that could be like an early horseman, or that could be an Uma Bannerman going to my base. So at least I need one barracks to make spearman. And soon I will see that he is on the deer, gathering the deer, which means I'm gonna send it one spearman to here, gonna make a spearman maybe to the wood. We're going to make a spearman to this second TC. But it's giving me the vibe that he is not fighting me in Feudal. He just built one stable to do some push, some aggression, to be aggressive against me. I just saw his aggression with the Uma Bannerman told me that, okay, he will not commit to Feudal at all. Also, I'm scouted, I see everything he does. I counted the villagers, how many he has on gold, how many he has on those deers. So it's pretty much simple for me. So as I said, I'm handling my spearmen all around the resources, looking on these villagers as well to make sure I'm not losing them. Sending a villager forward as well to deny the resources. Because as I mentioned before, I'm pretty sure that he doesn't want any feudal aggression. Then I saw his age up with my scout. It's just in the vision. I can show you. So I saw the age up. I'm doing a lot of damage to his economy. He cannot fight my spearman because this is a gilded spearman. It's a very strong, 160 HP, 1 melee armor, 10 damage. I'm sending another spearman to do some aggression against him. At the same time, I will age up very soon. Sending villagers to gold as well now. More villager. Because of his age up. But even if he ages up, I'm not behind. I'm on 2 TC. I'm making villagers. I'm up with 2 villagers, which is very important, because those are OOTD villagers. These are not normal villagers. He's trying to attack my spearman, but he rather pulls it back. You can see how much damage an OOTD spearman does to cavalry. It's crazy. 12 plus 40. So 52 damage to cavalry. Oh, look at that, look at that. Look at that, another spear shot. And that's it. Mounted samurai, more like destroy samurai. This is how strong the OOTD spearman is actually. And this is why pro players tell you to not play OOTD. So you cannot abuse the broken spearman. Sending another spearman to the front, waiting until he gets his archer range and making archers. And I have the resources soon, and I will start to age up with the burger. Burger is getting cooked right now, and soon I need to start building farms around this Arkan Shepherd, because the 2 food resources are 2 berries left for me. I'm denying his gold again, once again, which is good, so that means he cannot make mounted samurai. I'm building up my burger. Started losing my scout, but that's fine. I'm getting pushed back by his archers. But I'm doing some damage to him as well to make sure I'm not just losing my spearman out. Burger is almost done, and I'm gonna make both man-at-arm and spearman. Or maybe you can queue up a few lunch nectar if you have the resources for it. The spearman dies, but that's fine. I'm upgrading the units from the barracks and I'm making crossbowmen. It is very important to make crossbowmen immediately, and later on you have to make stables. You don't need to. So when you are doing this playstyle, you don't need to immediately build stable, but later on you have to build like 3-4 stable and immediately spam the horsemen out. The reason behind that, because your opponent will make mangonel and try to counter your range composition. So what you need to know, that I will upgrade the archers, archer upgrades. I will get this and the other one. Building the farms as I mentioned before, because the food I left is well, it's not existent here, and we have 2 berry patches left, and I'm getting the horticulture as well. I'm slowly building my farms, building some towers as well. I think, yeah, I will send some villagers to stone, because don't forget to build a Springle Tower around your Archon Chapel. Get the Springer emplacement and the Fortify outpost, since if you are playing OOTD or HRE, these are much cheaper and it can do a lot of damage. Even without Relic. Without Relic, it's still really good. Sadly, my army was far away from my base. It was on the right side, so I will lose a few villagers. But even with a few villagers lost, I will be totally fine. As I mentioned before, I lost a few villagers, but that's fine. I'm gonna keep building the farms. I built a monastery and I will research inspired warriors, because it's going to be very important for your army to put the inspired warriors on them. The reason behind it, because with OOTD it's even more important to have the inspired warriors, since you get more damage out of this than HRE does. And you're asking like why? Because your unit has more base damage, right? Which means if you apply to higher damage, the percentage is better, right? So just ask yourself, which one is better? To apply 15%, or wait, is it 50%? Yeah, so to apply 15% to 8, or to apply 50% to 16, right? The higher the number is and you apply the percentage in it, the more you will get out of it. Sorry. Securing the front gold with 2 towers immediately, and I'm still getting stone. Berries are running out, but it's still fine for me. I got level 1 upgrade and wheelbarrow is in as well. As you saw, I'm upgrading the archers, getting archers. Still running my burger. It's very important to non-stop run your burger. Stanley, he will do another dive when my army was protecting the right side, protecting the tower. I might lose a few villagers, but I have a solid economy set up already. So all I have to do is to replace those villagers that I'm going to lose. Also, the Springo Tower on the left will help me a lot. My army value is not that bad at all. Replacing my villagers on the farm. I'm still getting stone to upgrade the towers, like here as well, upgrading them. So right now I have archer, crossbow, marathon and spearman. Later on I will add horseman, but that will be later on. Rebuilding the wall immediately. I'm I'm getting some blacksmith upgrades as well, range damage and range armor. Even though I have lost a few villager and he has 5 relics and he just built the second TC, I'm still in a really good position. Now I just need to win this position. Slowly repositioning my wood villagers because I will fully cut these trees and building more and more farms, securing really good food per minute for myself. This is going to be very important. As you can see, we are on 100 to 110 villagers. And the collected resources is not bad for. Look at the collected resources. I am way much higher than him. Even though he killed 11 villagers. Building more and more farm around this Arcane Chapel and going to the next gold. Which has fully upgraded tower. 2 of them. And what I'm doing is keep making units from the burger, since that's how it generates resources for you, that you are making unit out of the burger, and making ranged units as well. Researching the Inspired Warrior. So now what I need to do is to capture back one of the sacred site. This is secured, so I need to panic less about it. But what I need to focus on right now is to secure one of the sacred site immediately. I sent one of my men at arms here, but he's sending his cavalry force. This will be a problem for me, of course. Because after that he will see that I'm gathering resources here and he's sending his cavalry here. So I had the idea, even if I lose a few villager, I can move out to the middle of the map and try to decapture the sacred site. Which would give me a lot of time to think about and settle down with my economy. Good thing is he's losing a few units. I even made Lunchnachte out of burger. As you can see, I queued up a few of them. Because splash damage is always a good friend of yours. As you see, my food economy is really nice now. And I will put more villagers on the farm very soon. And I have a tower here as well, which will be upgraded to Springle Tower. As I mentioned before, just building towers, it's really nice. Because when you will have a keep, you have an upgrade inside that gives even more HP to your towers. More farms. To approach the 2000 food per minute. Archer, crossbow, spearman, man-at-arm, and Lunchnachte. This is a really good army to mix it up together. Lunchnachte to the splash damage. Spearman if he has any kind of horses, any kind of cavalry. Man-at-arm to be a meat shield. Archer to kill his Onabegeisha, to kill his archer, to kill his Onamusha or his spearman. So my archer counters a lot of units he has. And let's say if you played against other civilization that has, let's say, longbow, or has any kind of light unit that doesn't have ranged armor, or let's say desert raider, your archers are instantly good. Since OOT, the archers actually have 3 extra ranged armor. So you can see I have 5 ranged armor. Compared to his archer that has only 2 ranged armor. So this is a really good fight. As you see, I don't even need to micro my melee units. I just push them in an attack move. Meanwhile, I'm microing my ranged units. I'm sniping out the light unit with my archers. Meanwhile, the melee units are fighting what he has as melee unit. And my archers are just sniping both Onabegeisha and his archer, as you can see. Look at that. Sniping Onabegeisha and the archers in the back. And he can't do any damage to me. I mean, he does damage, right? But he does a very, very little damage. So I do 8 damage to him, and he does what's that? 3 damage, right? Yeah. Soon I will get my ram upgrade to ram him down. Oh, sorry, I got already the ram upgrade. Because now I'm in a position where I kill most of his unit, and I calculated in my head. If we have the same food per minute, it will take him a lot of time to remax the amount of unit he needs to destroy me. So I have time to make some rams and just push him immediately. Meanwhile, I'm keep making units. And good amount of villager on farms already. I will later on destroy these. I think I will destroy these lumber camp. I will replace it with farm and mill. Approaching 2000 foot per minute as I mentioned. He's trying to destroy my rams, but I was like, that's fine. Also, he has the mangana to counter my range units. So meanwhile, the fight is happening. I have to build stable. I'm already doing the stables, as you can see. I queued up the horseman. Pulling my archers closer to his mangana so he can attack me. He has a lot of villagers idle because he's trying to protect those manganas. As you can see, he has like 40 villagers here, not doing anything. Now horsemen's arriving as well to destroy the mangana, and I'm killing his units one by one. If I had the chance to go up to Imperial, I would have just put an Elsbeck Palace on one of the golds. But this is perfect here, an Elsbeck Palace, because it will protect the Sacred Side and the gold at the same time. If I had the chance to go up to Imperial. And he calls the game GG. If I'm in Imperial, I would make Gilded Hand Cannoneers, maybe some archers as well, because I have extra range with my archer or the crossbow, and just keep making horsemen and make a barracks unit only from the burger. And that would be my plan if I'm reaching to Imperial. Slowly pushing into him and getting my upgrades. I hope you like my OOT to the game. See you in the next one.